Hello, welcome back to my channel. Finally, I'm back with another video. Yes, finally. If it's your first time here, I am Erica and I've been working in the beauty industry for over 20 years now. Aside from sharing my knowledge on beauty related matters, I also share other parts of my life, like my experience being a single mother of 3 or any other random topics I want to talk about. So today I'm talking about skincare, and I'm going to share with you what the 3 skincare brands that I am never using again are and why. Because of my work in the beauty industry for over 2 decades, I have had a lot of exposure to many different skincare brands. And actually, even before I started working, I mean, like as a teenager on a tight allowance, I'd spend and prioritize whatever I could on buying skincare for myself. So I have been around the block, and maybe one day I'm going to talk to you about classic skincare brands that I am never touching again in my life. But today I am talking to you about trendy skincare brands, 3 skincare brands in particular that just really don't tickle my fancy, and why. Okay. Obviously, my opinions are my own, so if you are using and loving products from one of these brands, then you do you, happy for you, to each her own. So let's get into it. So when I say trendy skincare brands, what I mean is that they're still really highly popular. They're more new age skincare brands, not really one of the very old classic skincare brands, but they're not necessarily very new or super trending right now. And so the first brand that I'm never trying again that I want to talk to you about is Mario Badescu. There are a few reasons why I'm not a fan, but I think like the main reason really is, and I'm gonna be quite harsh here, is that basically it is cheap formula in cheap packaging at not a very cheap price. And I'm sorry if that is not a popular opinion, but that is my own opinion. If you have a different opinion, then I respect that. I think a couple of their products do have some good ingredients, great ingredients in them, and I'm going to tell you later on what these 2 products are. So there is an exception. I'm not like a hater. I'm not hating on absolutely 100% of their assortment. Otherwise, they do have some problematic ingredients in some of their popular products. First of all, they have oxybenzone in their sunscreen products. In case you didn't know, oxybenzone is very toxic, not just for the skin, but also for the ocean, for ocean life. And you usually wear sunscreen when you're gonna go swimming at the beach. Oxybenzone is responsible for killing coral reefs. And it's just really toxic for the skin as well. It's not good for the skin at all. So I'm just like, you know, get with the program, Mario Badescu. Nobody uses oxybenzone anymore. Another problematic ingredient in their cleansers is sodium lauryl sulfate, or SLS, basically known as soap. Again, like more modern brands or brands who constantly upgrade their formulas, do not use sodium lauryl sulfate anymore. It is stripping to the skin. It dries out your skin. It irritates your skin. And there are so many other cleaner, safer surfactants that you can put into a cleanser that will still give you a really good cleanser. Another thing is that they're really famous for their face mists. Their face mists were the first thing that I tried from the brand, and I really did not like them. Aside from the fact that they left my skin feeling very sticky, I just really hated the packaging. The spritz of the bottles were flimsy, did not work properly, and the facial mist, the formula, really did not do anything for me at all, except make my complexion sticky. Now going back to the packaging, this I really have an issue with. Packaging does not have to be like super high-end and super beautiful. For the price that you pay for these products, you just really deserve to get better quality packaging. It can be simple, it can be minimalist, but the quality can be a lot and should be a lot better. Aside from that, I am a very voracious reader of skincare reviews, and I've seen so many reviews with customers saying that their products have left them with dry, irritated, botched, red, and sensitive skin. And that is just ironic because they market themselves as simple, gentle, and botanical based. And also, just a tidbit of information for you, back in 2013, the brand settled a class action lawsuit filed against them for failing to disclose inclusion of 2 strong steroids in, I think, a couple of their products. These steroids were quite dangerous for the skin. after that lawsuit was settled, they slowly and quietly took out the steroids from those products. And as a result, the people who were using those products suffered consequences of topical steroid withdrawal. So like, I don't know, I would just have a problem trusting a brand like that. I'm sorry. Having said that, they do have 2 products which I have read rave reviews about. And when I checked like what the ingredients are of these products, they're quite good. So it's their drying lotion, which is very popular, and that has salicylic acid. So salicylic acid is a really, really great ingredient for refining the pores and basically to help you with oily or acne prone skin. Then their buffing lotion also has some really great ingredients, including niacinamide, which is also really good for the pores. The next skincare brand that I'm really not a huge fan of is a hugely popular one, especially amongst influencers. It's a huge social media star, so I am aware that this is going to be a very unpopular opinion, but I do not like Drunk Elephant. What?
I didn't know. I thought it was a good brand.
Well, you'll hear in my Okay, so look, I know that their products have some really great ingredients in them. They are expensive for a reason, because they use expensive ingredients. Ingredients are everything in skincare. So this may just well be my opinion, but they really did not work for me. I love their packaging and their marketing, okay, and how they do it. I think it's very modern, really on point. I get it, I get the hype, you know, the brightness, the names of the products, and just really how elusive the whole brand is. I get it, I really do get the hype. And so when they first became available where I was really excited to go grab some stuff and try it on myself. And I gave the products that I tried really some time. I knew in the beginning it wasn't working for me, and I kept trying, but really in the end it really did not work. So I tried their C Tango Multivitamin Eye Cream, $90 for a bottle, and I finished that whole bottle and I did not see any difference at all. Now I know it's difficult to see results with an eye cream, but I have tried other eye creams that are so much cheaper, wherein I did see at least some minimal results after use of 1 bottle. Another product that I tried from Drunk Elephant is this one, and I got this way back in January, and you will see that it's still half full and I haven't touched it since March because it just really was not working for me. It is the C Firma Day Serum. So aside from using it from a few months without seeing any really visible results, I just really didn't like the texture or the feeling on my skin. Really very sticky, and it did not smell so well. I am aware that they have no fragrance, that's why maybe it doesn't smell so well, but I'm a girl who needs sensorial experiences with skincare, okay? I need it to be sensorial for me, the fragrance and the texture. I'm not saying that I'm a huge fan of fragrance and skincare, okay? It cannot smell like anything and that's fine for me, but I just want it not to have a bad smell. So this just really made my skin very sticky, and my breakouts really were very bad at the time that I was using it. Once I stopped using it, my breakouts became a little bit more manageable. I also used their Slay Makeup Melting Butter Cleanser. At one point I finished the whole jar and it wasn't bad, but I didn't feel that it removed absolutely all of my makeup. I didn't feel that it was deep cleansing enough, and I didn't feel the texture was as soft as I would have liked it to be, considering that it was called a butter. There is one product though that I do like. Unfortunately, it's not for the face. Talk about that in a while. Just another thing that I have like an issue with is the fact that they really market themselves as a clean skincare brand, and they have phenoxyethanol in many of their products.
So phenoxyethanol is a preservative, and yes, it is a more gentle preservative compared to, I guess, other chemical preservatives.
So like unfortunately the beauty industry still does not have like an official definition of clean. So brands with phenoxyethanol can still claim that they're a clean brand. But just in my personal opinion, you can only be a clean brand if you have absolutely no toxic ingredients for the skin or the planet, and all of the ingredients that you use and the packaging are sustainable or sustainably sourced.
A lot of brands use phenoxyethanol. The brands that have stopped using parabens, I guess sometimes they use phenoxyethanol instead. And there's a lot of conflicting information about the safety of phenoxyethanol. But there has been some research done that certain people are allergic to it. Skincare brands are not allowed to have more than 1% of phenoxyethanol. But still, people who are highly allergic to it could get allergic reaction. But the thing is, how do you know that you're allergic to it? Until you try it, right? When you use like several products, because you don't just use one skincare product at night, you're gonna use several, right? So if you're gonna use like maybe 3 skincare products, each have phenoxyethanol in it that is less than 1% concentration, then you have that accumulation of phenoxyethanol, and if you're allergic to it, then you're probably screwed. Okay, so that one product though that I did like from Junk Elephant, yeah, it's not for the face, it's for the body, and I liked it. It is their deodorant. Sweet Pity Deodorant Cream. I've been using it for a few months. It takes forever to run out. And this shit works. Very gentle, almost no fragrance. I've yet to try their other body products, so maybe those are good as well. Who knows? Alright, now moving on to the last skincare brand that I'm not a fan of, and this is going to be probably the most unpopular opinion on this video, and to be honest, I'm almost scared to say this. I am not a huge fan of the performance of the products of this brand, though I am somewhat a fan of the brand itself, if that makes any sense at all. I just have issues with the product performance, and the brand is Fresh. I'm not going to be a hypocrite and say that I only use their products for a short while, because I used to get their products for free, connected to my work previously. In fact, I used their products for almost 4 years. Their masks, the different ranges, and while I was using their products, I loved their products because they are sensorial AF. Okay, girl, you want luxurious texture? You want fragrance that is not overpowering, but like just beautiful and subtle? You want beautiful packaging? It's all there. I loved masking with Fresh masks. I love the feeling of my skin right after I wash the masks off, or even while the masks were on. Hell, I would love looking at my Fresh products in a row, okay? I had all of the masks and I'd line them up and I'd look at them, and I felt so accomplished and so happy, even if I was getting them for free, okay? And believe me, I used everything from the cleansers to the serums, the masks, moisturizers, everything, even the eye cream. There is one product from Fresh though that I have never stopped using, and I'm going to share with you at the end of this video what that one product is. But otherwise, I realized during those almost 4 years of using their products that they did nothing for my skin, or rather there was no long-term benefit. I guess it's also connected to my skin type, because my skin needs problem-solving products. I need solution skincare. Underneath this makeup and without the lighting and everything, okay, my skin is uneven. My skin is a bit textured and I have a lot of pigmentation. So I really need skincare that works. And Fresh did not do that for me after years and years of using their product. Another thing is that, yeah, they also call themselves a clean brand, yet they have phenoxyethanol, which I know is, well, yes, it depends on your opinion if that is completely safe or not. They also have PEG in some of their products, which some people will say safe, but some people will say it's not. And they market themselves really as a natural brand, but they don't really say, or maybe I just haven't seen information on the percentage of the naturality of each of the products. Because to me, if you're gonna say that you're a natural brand, then show me what the naturality percentage is of each product. Otherwise, like, you can just throw in some natural ingredients there and say that, and you know, come off as like being completely natural, which is not the case when you read the ingredient list. Yes, there are lots of natural ingredients, but the percentage is, I'm not sure, you know. Having said that though, I think they're a lovely, lovely brand. Marketing is impeccable, very creative, innovative, and that's why, you know, they're at the top of the game. It's just that the products didn't work for me, that's all. So remember that I said that there is this one product from Fresh that I have never stopped using since I started. I super love it. It's their Sugar Icon Tinted Lip Treatment with SPF 15. This, I cannot live without it. Okay, even when I'm home, I'll use it. It smells really, really good. It feels really, really good. Okay, it gives me just a super natural tint that really goes with my skin tone. Okay, and that's all I got for you today. Please let me know if you liked this video. If you're shy to comment, then send me a message and let me know if it was helpful or if you disagree very violently. Otherwise, please leave me a like, subscribe to my channel as well if you haven't already, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram if you haven't also. Thanks guys, I will see you next time. Bye!